Previously a Peace Corps volunteer in Ghana, an English teacher in Japan, and a college professor at Carnegie Mellon University, Nicholas Gentry switched careers mid-life to become a magician. The intellectuals, illusionist, and celebrity mentalist now joins us. We are so excited with a bag full of illusions in our studio. Gentry, it is so great to have you here.
It's very nice to be here. Nice to meet you finally, Chris.
I thought that was something, an illusion.
No, nothing's going to happen yet, although keep your eye on that swatch because I'm a big fan of these. It looks nice. You know, I was just telling you before the show that a swatch is a wonderful thing for a gentleman to wear, especially if everything else he has on is quite conservative. You know, that really pops. Okay. So just keep your eye on it because it's popping for me.
Viewers, remind me in an hour when the swatch is off my arm.
Chris, I want you to know that I'm your biggest fan.
Okay.
In fact, I'm such a big fan that I keep your photograph on.
My new headshot.
Yeah. Which camera am I looking at here? Oh, it already turned off.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So yeah, I keep your headshot right here on my phone. And
as you should.
To prove to you what a big fan I am, I'd like you to choose a number between 1 and 100. Okay. Say it out loud.
67.
67. That's interesting. What made you think of 67?
Because I didn't want to do any sort of number that meant anything to me.
Okay, good. You see this Notes app right here?
Yes.
Hold the phone. I want you to open up the Notes app. Good. Now you see there, let's show the camera. I've got a list of different things. I keep my grocery list here. I keep all kinds of things that I might need, family birthdays. But one of the lists is celebrities. You see that, Chris?
Oh, yes.
Go ahead and click on the one that says celebrities.
Can I do it for the camera?
Yeah, do it for the camera, by all means, for celebrities. Now, if we can zoom in here, because I want to show everybody what a big fan I am of the show, how much I love Chris Bohinski.
Are you kidding? There's no way.
So look. Number 1 is Michael Jackson, right? Number 5 is Leonardo DiCaprio. You see, they've all got different numbers. Bruce Willis is number 11. And you can scroll through all of them. You'll see that they're all completely different, Chris. But you chose the number what? 67.
I was going to say 29.
But you went arbitrary and went for 67. Scroll down to 67.
29 was Bill Gates.
Yeah, 29 was Bill Gates. Scroll all the way down to 67 and show everybody.
Oh my gosh!
Come on.
Wait, do you see that? Oh, wait. How did you? No. Okay. Something is going on.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Chris. Something is going on.
And I will say, there is a +1 with you, and she is filming from behind the camera, so I know she is not controlling this.
There was no point at which we discussed this before we went on.
Oh my God.
So, I mean, Chris, I want you to know that that wasn't just random chance. I wouldn't stake my career on random chance. I knew that you were going to pick the number 67.
You did?
Yes, because I know you so well.
Okay.
Like, what's making you smile today, Chris?
Okay, what is?
I don't know. You're going to have to tell me. But I know that you're big on smiles.
My Burt's Bees chapstick.
Okay.
And I love Burt's Bees.
I also am a big fan of Burt's Bees.
If you pull out Burt's Bees, I'll love you forever.
Bromance. Okay. So, Chris, I want to prove to you that it wasn't just coincidence.
Oh my gosh.
Okay? So this time I want you to pick a number between, say 0 and 21. A number between 0 and 21. Say it out loud. It's okay.
0.
0.
Oh, wait, that's wrong.
You could pick 0 if you want to.
You said between.
Well, it doesn't matter. From 0 to 21 inclusive. You want 0?
Yeah,
Are
why
you sure
not?
you want 0? You can change your mind.
I'll change it to 3.
You're going to change it to 3. Okay. Are you sure?
Why not? No,
right.
I'll change it to 7.
You're going to change it to 7.
Yes,
Are we
final
gonna stick
answer.
With that? Final answer is 7. Look here, everybody. Empty bag. I want you to imagine that you're holding a deck of tarot cards. Hold it here for the camera to see, Chris.
Oh.
A deck of tarot cards. Hold it here. Okay? And on the count of 3, I want you to throw it up in the air so it makes a long arc and it lands right here inside of my bag. On the count of 3, are you ready?
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Throw it.
Did this just appear?
Yeah. Here you go.
Oh gosh, I don't dabble in the dark arts.
No, these aren't the dark arts,
my priest won't be happy with me.
I do tarot consultations, and it's not a dark art at all. In fact, I consider it just a wonderful excuse to have a conversation with a wonderful person. Could be a stranger or somebody who I know quite well but haven't met, like Chris Bohinski.
Okay.
So you picked number 7 finally.
I did.
Okay, you could have had, and just come on in here, come on real close here. He could have had 0. He could have had, that would have been the Fool, which is why I asked you if you were sure. The Magician would have been number 1. The High Priestess would have been number 2. And 3 is the Empress. 4 is the Emperor. 5 is the Hierophant. 6 is the lovers.
Oh.
But 7 is the one that you chose, which is the chariot.
It's Bert B.
Now look, I don't want you to look at the other side of this. I just want you to hold this close to your chest like that. Hold it right there so the camera can see it. Good. Now, you could have had any of these, Chris. You could have had strength. You could have had the hermit. You could have had the wheel of fortune. But you didn't choose any of those. You could have had 21. 20,
and
19, I numbered them all. I numbered them all. Clearly, you can see on camera, I hope. 17, 16, you could have had any of these, but you didn't. You went with number 7.
Okay.
I knew you would go with number 7.
Here we go.
I knew it would be the chariot.
I'm going to throw up.
The chariot represents when a person is having a struggle inside of themselves. Very black and white thinking on the one hand, but he's also motivated by truth and justice.
Yes.
And that's a bit of a tension in your life, isn't it?
Okay.
I know that about you. Okay. And that's why I put a subtle marking. Don't look yet, but there's a subtle marking on the back of your card. You can't see the subtle marking on these, can you?
No.
Just the numbers. It's subtly marked. But only yours is subtly marked. See, turn it around and show the camera and see if you can find the subtle marking that I left on the back.
I'm literally going to throw up. Oh my gosh.
Of the card that you chose. This card represents your character and the moment that you're living through right now, Chris. That's why I wrote yours right on the back of it.
Okay.
Because it's yours, sir.
In the commercial break, why don't you go to your website? What was it?
GentryMind.com. That's GENTRY mind.com.
Look at that. It's right. It's look. You said it and it appeared.
Bam.
Are you going to stick around?
I'm going to stick around.
I need a water. You stick around at home. More at the show when we return.
All right. Thank you very much.